have the biggest hypocrisy in the world right now. All of your faith-based groups are incorporating science. All of your faith-based groups are incorporating science. They are saying that faith can't stand alone. Faith can't stand by itself. Faith needs science to help it. And it's not just religious people doing that. Everywhere you look, you see science infiltrating everyone's spiritual system because science is going to a spiritual level. The technocracy is invading our spiritual realm now with the level of technology they got. This shit is pierced through another layer of reality. Now, this layer that science have pierced through has infiltrated its way into our imaginative space, our mental space, spiritual space. And when science infiltrate these areas, they're gonna need someone to open up the door for them, and that's our religious leaders. Steve Coakley told you that in these times we're in right now, that your religious leaders would be walking their people to the slaughterhouse. Steve Coakley said that, but we're not looking for that. We're getting amnesia. He told us, in these times, all of your religious leaders, athletes, and all them gonna be working with the beast to lead the people astray, and y'all falling for it. You falling for Kyrie, Kanye. You falling for the Hebrew Israelites, the Moors, the Kemetic folks. You need to be getting out of all these groups, tapping into your own spirituality. You see, all of these groups belong to one of these symbols that's part of the UN NWO agenda. Here go the Hebrew Israelites. Here go the Moors right here because they fall up under Sikhism and they fall up under Islam, which is over here. Then you got all of your Eastern world religions, all of the religions are coming together. And you know what's uniting them? Science, because science is God. It say that the beast would unite the whole world in the end of days, and that's the artificial intelligence and all that. The religious groups are opening up the door for them to bring in the technocratic automated government that China has. Religious groups are stepping up, telling the government to do something. We need more science because look at the world just falling apart, man. The world is falling apart and we need more science to save it. Let me show you the hypocrisy of all this. It says in the Bible that the beast's time on earth will be short. All of these religious groups that I'm showing on this thing, all of their books teach them that in the end of days, their God is gonna come back and destroy this place. The question is, why are they fighting against their God? If your God is coming to fuck this world up, why are you pairing with science to save the world and go against your God? And the Hebrew Israelites are part of this thing too. Now, Captain Tazariak said on Hassan Campbell channel, he got the jab just to prove it was safe. Now think of how silly that sound. This Hebrew named Captain Tazariak got the jab just to prove to us that the white man that he's calling a cave beast and a devil can be trusted. Now, how hypocritical is that? 1 minute y'all on a street corner complaining about the white man, talking about you can't trust him, how much of a devil he is. Next minute you going and let him administer you some kind of medicine through an IV, through a syringe. How can you say that the white man is a killer when he also your healer? How can you teach your people don't trust the white man, he an enemy, but you rely on him for medicine? How can you go around and say, well, science ain't got no color when you know they whitewashed our whole ancestral history? How y'all niggas gonna now say science don't have a color when the white man's science is the one told you you was 3/5 of a human? Now science don't got a color. When these same scientists came with theories that allowed them to dehumanize black folks, it was scientists that told the world black folks is only 3/5 of a human, not racist. It was racist scientists. And if you guys, listen, let me show y'all the hypocrisy of it. All of these groups that I got on the screen, the Moors, the Kemetic Hotepas, the Hebrews, all of them are working with the fucking beast and the government. All of those groups I just named, they fall up under these symbols right here that's going for this one world order agenda. All of the niggas that come with the big ugly beards with the head wraps on and the costume niggas. All right, that's all you got to realize. Costume niggas are our enemy. I said it, and nigga, I don't care who I make mad. Any nigga wrapping his motherfucking head up like one of these goddamn Jalalabad ass niggas, you're a costume ass nigga. Any nigga walking around here looking like goddamn Darth Vader in the Hebrew outfit, you're a costume ass nigga. All of y'all are costume ass niggas, and you don't know a damn thing. You're leading your people astray with all these fairy tales and mythology, and when it come down to some applicable information, you go to run into the fucking white man that you condemning. Hypocrites. General Yohana went on a whole rant clowning people for telling folks to be careful about the jab. Now, these folks are crazy because they'll take up for the white man medicine while going on his street corner telling you he a devil and God gonna blow him up with nuclear destruction. The Hebrews teach that their God is angry at the white man, so why would they go and let somebody who's in bad standing with their God administer them medicine? So Yahweh Shai gonna come back and blow the white man up and defeat the white man, but not before the white man give you your medicine, though. God gonna come and beat the white man up, but first God gotta let the white man heal his people first. Think about how silly this sound. All of these Hebrews go out there pushing science. All of these niggas pushing science. That is not what the damn ancestor groups that they trying to copy off was pushing. I heard Reggie say a lot of the things that the Egyptians taught was outdated. A lot of their spiritual rituals and shit is useless. That's where we need science at. That's what him and Unc was saying. Guess what that mean? The only thing that you want to copy off Egypt is their fucking costume, niggas. Stop. That's what you niggas are saying. I want to dress like an Egyptian, but I don't want to think like one. I want to think like a white man scientist, though. Hebrews saying the same thing. Hebrews are saying, hey man, it's a lot of stuff in this Bible that we can't do today. But look, nigga, you're dressing like you walked up out of biblical Rome, nigga. So you mean to tell me you're only gonna copy the dress code? You're not gonna copy the lifestyle of the Hebrews. You just gonna dress up like them and follow modern science. So y'all gonna follow ancient costumes with modern science. You're not gonna tap into the spiritual system of none of these ancient groups that you idolize because you're too busy regurgitating the white man's science and saying that the group that you idolizing wasn't smart enough to be scientific. You got so much glory in Egypt and Africa that you'll wear a dashiki, but you won't trust their spiritual system.
Stupid.